Going to be, Asimo Geist. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yep, Ryu versus Bayonetta going to be fun, going to be a treat. Kudos to both these players getting this far in such a stacked tournament. Ryu, we don't see a lot of Ryus anymore. It's always the Kazuya, you know, but Asimo is indeed here, rocking that Ryu right now, and Geist, Bayonetta. Bayonetta is like kind of making a resurgence, if you will. We're seeing more and more Bayos left and right. Whether it's in Japan or America, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, and the EU as well. Big shouts to Bloom, you know.
Yeah.
Character or a person who put Bayonetta back on the radar for a lot of people. So the reason that both these players are here, so Asimo had an amazing set against Tweak. Tweak reverse 3-0'd. And then Geist actually went out 3-0 to Yoshiadora. So, you know, no shame to losing to either of those players, but both of them are hungry to get even further in the bracket, I imagine.
They are, and this is what we are probably going to see most of the match. It's going to be Geist just kind of juggling Ryu, just saying, hey, look, ooh, clean little sneaky recovery right there from Geist. Still got hit when he got on stage, but yeah, looked pretty before it happened.
All right, this matchup is very hard at low percents because, I mean, of what we just saw. Like, at low percents, Ryu, big, tall character. Are you? Nah, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, Ryu, big, tall character, very easy to combo. But at the higher percents, if you don't kill Ryu, then you'll get situations like these where he gets to like crack on a little bit of rage, and he has some options to really deal with Witch Twist at the ledge, as you saw, that parry into the down smash. It's going to be a big staple on this recovery game here.
Yeah, definitely going to be huge. Now let's not forget if Focus is able to come out. Great weight right there from Geist, but didn't get that last hit. I spoke too soon. Jumps immediately out there and just kind of waits for his prey, finds that opening, and man, take that stock. But Asimo ties it right back up.
Yeah, good stuff. Just recognizing that, you know, the parry is going to make that a little bit punishable to 1, 2, 3, and bring us right back into it. But this is what I was talking about earlier. Ryu has a very hard time getting out of these situations scot-free. He's going to be taking 30 to 60 on each interaction, I imagine.
Yeah.
Good guy, though.
And I mean, Focus is a nice move, but Geist does have access to a lot of multi-hit moves, which will just break Focus. Remember, that only blocks one attack.
Yeah, but for what it's worth, the way that Asimo's been using Focus has been phenomenal. Like, he's been using it on the ABK pretty consistently, and he's been timing it so he's using it at the start of Witch Twist so that by the time the other hitboxes are active, he's already beneath Bayonetta. So very smart Focus usage, and you have to use every single tool in your repertoire, because without Focus, Ryu is just like demolished in the air.
Definitely. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. Not able to get that conversion right there. Not that it matters too much. You know, Bayonetta, not particularly heavy character. 79 probably won't lose the stock. JK, I lied. 79% will lose the stock.
Like, it's just Ryu. It's Ryu. It's the true DP that actually destroys a lot of characters. Even, like, no matter how heavy they are, everyone's liable to die somewhere between, like, 90 and, like, 130, I imagine.
Oh, well, Geist unfortunately did find that out. Sitting at 66%. Asimo's looking fantastic right now. Talk about the tides turning at a moment's notice. Asimo just, and it's not patience. He was already patient before. He's just somehow sneaking in these openings and making the most of it. Beautiful tech right there. Even did the Shoryuken just in case Geist was hovering in that area.
Yeah, but the air-to-air Shoryuken, excellent stuff. Able to recognize that that situation was going to lead to a kill, and Asimo taking game number 1 very dominantly. However, I mean, it's kind of what I said before. You expect the early parts of the stocks to easily go to the side of Geist. So if Geist was able to take that stock, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a much, much, much closer game, just on the virtue of it just takes one hit to get through to like 70. So I think despite how it looks, like despite it looking like it was very dominant on the side of Asimo, it was for what it's worth, but it was a bit closer than what it might have looked from tail to tape.
Definitely agree with you there, just a bit. I would say one of the concerns I have, and I don't know if you agree or not, J-Dog, it almost looked like Geist was just trying to do Bayo things and not really having a game plan on how to fight Ryu that game. There was a lot of jumping and running and kind of, it felt like hoping to get a hit versus creating the opportunity and knowing what's going to happen next. And normally we're seeing Geist kind of create the openings.
Oh, wait, it's Bayonetta. Wait, it's Bayonetta. I guess he might not have had a jump. He maybe double jumped to get in that situation. But yeah, guys, recognizing that I need to make a big play here, and just like that, acting like Asimo's shadow, okay? Wherever you are, I am as well.
And that's what we want to see coming in from Geist. We want to see that aggression. We want to see you using the tools of Bayonetta. One of the things that makes this character so scary Oh man, and apparently it's not going to be sharking that ledge, not against Asimo at least.
Yeah, we saw early on Geist was able to wish twist reverse and put Asimo off stage. But now Asimo, look at that, just hanging back whenever he's on the ledge. He's like, okay, I'm just going to chuck red fireballs, and you have to hold that. You can come eventually, I believe. All right, so now Geist still at a little bit of a deficit. However, Bayonetta, I feel like in this matchup, some of her combos at low percent work a little bit more consistently with just a little taste of rage, if you can get them. Never mind. Asimo's SDI was godlike. I just saw
you're like, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
never mind.
I don't think it matters, actually. That SDI was pretty nice.
Oh, and that focus coming out at the right time. Guy's still alive at the moment, but you cannot eat another one of those. And we talked about the air-to-air earlier. Asimo is oh my.
Ooh.
Forget air-to-air. I have a C-stick and a parry.
Yeah, we're playing Street Fighter. That was an anti-air right there, okay? that was a crouch fierce.
You can't, but he blocked first.
Listen.
This is a Street Fighter he would have been in stun.
Okay, Street Fighter 3, parry crouch fierce.
All right, I'm with it. I support this. All right, and Geist apparently supporting this stock being gone on Asimo, but wasn't able to seal the deal. I just knew that Geist was going to finish the play, but not able to get the kill off the top. Gotta imagine that SDI played a role.
Oh, and there comes the witch time finally, baiting out that situation from the first stock to try and give Asimo that false sense of security, recognizing, okay, he's going to go for a spike here. He wants to end it all, so saying nope and evening out the stock count, but definitely not the percent count just yet, Lauder.
Yeah. And I won't make the mistake again. You are in kill range, guys, right now. Cannot make a single mistake because that Shoryuken will take your stock in a moment's notice, or that crouch fierce. That'll happen as well.
Oh, using all the time on the world on the heel side. Wait a minute, this can be a big combo. Gets that back air for the DI mix, but still going to be all right. And Asimo forced to drop low, makes it back just fine, but now has a lot of damage, a lot of rage, and Asimo is taking so much damage. Geist is looking like he's everywhere.
That was a trump, and it worked. Oh, this is so unfortunate. The hurricane kick just staying out for so long, still finding the hit. Doesn't manage to hit the ground for the moment. I'm terrified right now. Oh, Bayonetta still can't get it, so close.
Oh, and Geist wanted out of there. I respect it. Get out of there, because you don't want to land in front. After doing that ABK, you have just enough lag for him to try to land a crouch short into DP. You can't afford to let anything happen to you right now. You're both at such high percent, so much rage. You can barely afford to touch the shield. Both been playing so defensively, and Asimo went for the jump strong, but will this be enough? The Tatsu will be right off the top. And just like that, Asimo 2-0. But as I said before, Logic, Game 1 wouldn't be the full tale of the tape. Game 2 is where it all comes out, and Game 2 was so much closer.
I agree with you. Unfortunately, results do not have a spot for notes. So right now, Geist is indeed going to have to win this game number 3 right now, or no one's going to know how close it almost was.
Yeah. There's no big asterisk. It was like 3-0, but it was close, though.
Yeah.
But it was close, though, for what it's worth.
But I am going to say I love the adjustment that Geist made. He got 0 to death essentially that first stock, came right back. Yeah, there was a missed tech from Asimo, but kept it competitive. It became last stock, last hit, so the adjustments have been made. It's just a matter now of being consistent with it on Geist's end.
Ooh, we got these? We got these? Actually, yeah, I didn't have resources, so if you missed that ABK, then you would have been dead. All right, but there's going to be some good damage. The red fireball, yeah, adds up and pushes you a lot off the stage.
Definitely does.
No way. I was about to say, yeah, that was just for damage.
Not quite yet, not quite yet. I'm seeing a few more grabs come in from Geist. I am loving that. You know, hit that shield a little bit, now mix in grabs, because Asimo's been using his shield to just perfectly, if you will. Wow.
I respect it, I respect it. Sometimes you got to let them know that you will, so you can instill that fear, but Asimo just...
You let them know after you take a stock.
Yeah. I mean, Asimo just had the third eye open, all right? That was just like, I'm going to air dodge and no.
Woo!
All right, a little cheeky footstool in the down air right there. Going for the ABKs. Just going to be able to make it back still.
But yeah, that third eye was indeed open. You're correct. Because I don't know how Asimo knew that was coming.
Yeah. That was the first smash tactic throughout the whole time. Yeah, that was a hard read.
Well, the fireball, I love it.
Nice, and that one was true. Yeah, we're kind of recognizing that you got both the hits, you got the mid-hit link just right, the DI was just right, so Geist able to get that before the focus came out.
And right now, juggles to the right side of the stage, horizontal juggles if you will, get back on stage, so much needed damage, 58% is great, but the damage war, Bayonetta does a lot, but I don't know if you're going to win that war, that battle of attrition, if you will, because Ryu kills so early. You got to get some edge guards if you really want to kind of mount the proper comeback.
Yeah, this could be a big chance. Getting the witch twist on the Tatsu, getting that Nair as well. I think he still has a jump. This might be a ruse. Yeah, he still has a jump, so you're able to use the Rise and Tatsu to get back on the stage right there. That's what you got to do when you don't have a good recovery, because if you do, or if they think you don't have a jump, they'll kind of not extend as far as they need to get the KO.
Yeah. And that's exactly what we saw right there. So good job on saving those resources. Oh, missed it. Doesn't get punished. Does later. You know, it was a later punish. Later punish.
There we go. Yeah. Got to pass it up for later. You got to hit the interest on that punish.
Hey, interest rates are nice right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Dang world. All right, but Geist with the first lead, or first commanding lead of the set, and it's going to be expanded upon here. Asimo able to stymie the bleeding a little bit with that focus attack. At low percent, seems like focus is a big boon, but okay. Geist SDI from those shorts was actually so strong that true Shoryuken would not have killed. He wouldn't have gotten the sweet spot there. So recognizing that good in the Tatsu and still getting some good positioning there.
Well, the other thing is there was so much lag on the landing right there, and Asimo knew it. That's why Asimo chased Geist. You could have did a smash attack. Instead, you got... You did a hit, you got some damage, but you didn't take the stock, and now you're getting juggled off stage. And yeah, Ryu is cool, but Ryu is dead, and Geist putting himself on the board.
All right, we love to see it. I knew, based off that game 2, Geist is a ticking time bomb, okay? Because the adjustments are already being made in game 2, and once we got a beat on those edge guards, then we'd see an entirely different game, because as we saw step 1, the damage come in game number 1. We saw step 2, which was just kind of the neutral, the like reads on the DI or in the SDI on Asimo's combos. Now step number 3, we got the edge guards. Now we got ourselves a match here, Logic.
I am agreeing with you completely. Asimo also recognizes the match. What stage do I go to? He woke up. I'm done.
Yeah.
But no, that was just, I mean, as you said, very well put. Kind of getting that third step to match the third eye, if you will, of Asimo. And it's now Asimo's turn to kind of make some adjustments, because the air-to-airs are no longer really panning out anymore. Those openings aren't arriving. And it seems like Geist is now getting a better handle on how to properly edge guard you. You know, how many more tricks can you have at this point?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question. I mean, how many more tricks do you need once you start to get the beat on the situations that we were seeing right now?
That was almost a loss right there. If the Geist would have been a little bit more to the left, Asimo was going to go off to the right, and that was going to be curtains.
Yeah. See, already kind of getting more deadly situations that we weren't able to see much in game number 1. Geist is playing a lot more confident and comfortable as well.
Yeah. Might want to be a little careful on maybe some of these side Bs, though, because Asimo is punishing it with the back air out of shield. Didn't do it right there, but went forward and big-time damage right there. Geist sitting at 78%, you know, gotta imagine a little scared at the moment, just because you don't want to be even percent when you're going up against Ryu unless you're going to edge guard properly.
Oh, didn't quite get all the hits of the jab combo, but good SC on that up B, so he was able to avoid the fair, but not able to avoid that back air. And Geist, again, with the lead. The leads are starting to look more and more common on the side of Geist here, especially when you get a combo here.
They are indeed quick, 39%. Geist looking so much better. What type of opening is he going to search for? Poking with the tilt. Asimo really good when it comes to the defense and just evading, but not able to keep Geist on that ledge. And
we out. I don't want any of that smoke. I'm wish twisting APKing out.
And okay, we do it again.
All right, and now, yeah, Asimo Tatsu high, and that's going to be some big damage. Shouldn't kill just yet. I think still has all the resources you should need. Good, going for that early DP to buy that space right back, but with that rage, you need to make a play here because it's now or never. If Geist gets a 3-1 lead, it's going to be so much harder to make a comeback because he can just kind of hang out and just play with house money, so to speak.
Yeah, play with house money. And it's looking like right now Geist may find that. Oh, baits it out, genius! Only one more hit right now. No, he made it back. You thought that Geist baited it all out, but just not enough. Asimo always having one more trick up his sleeve.
Yeah, very much needed. The timing on these DPs has been the saving grace for Asimo, because if they're any earlier or later, but speaking of earlier or later, the timing doesn't matter when you're on Witch Time, man. That's going to be enough to get that stock away. Now that 3-1 lead that I was talking about earlier, it's coming to pass. Asimo has one interaction to kind of stymie the bleeding here. And if it doesn't happen now, I don't know if it'll happen.
Well, we know what did happen. That quick 25% was tacked on. Did manage to get the stock, but you are down by quite a bit. You know, can Ryu do it? Absolutely. We've seen this time and time again. It's really only 2 interactions, and Geist essentially will be in kill range. But are you going to be able to find those openings? Are you going to be able to get some meaningful hits, especially when Geist is just playing like a madman right now?
Yeah, all over the screen, off stage, but no double jump here. So yeah, has to go low. And awkward situation, no tech. There's going to be a lot of lag. You have to go to ledge. But if Asimo lets you go to the ledge. Big question. That is a stock. Hold up, Asimo. We got ourselves a game here, Logic.
And sometimes you need big plays, and Asimo rising to the occasion. Speaking of rising, guys bringing him up to the skies. 109% put on Asimo. But will that be enough? Will that be enough to bring this to a game number 5? It's so questionable right now, especially after the play we just witnessed from Asimo.
Oh, big opportunity, not going for any grounded punish, just going to go for the skies. Going to be a lot of lag, but Asimo's still not able to get a punish in time. And looks like he was trying to chase Geist, but Geist says, okay, this is a stop sign for you in the form of a back air. We got ourselves a game 5.
We have a game 5, our first game 5 so far, top 24 that we are indeed casting. Geist taking a sip of water. Asimo saying that it's getting tough. He's doing the same.
That's a big water ball. My man's hydrated.
Look, he's planning to play all day, okay?
I like that, yeah. That's the top 8 water, okay?
Which, by the way, it's a little empty right now. How long has he been playing? Been warming up for Geist all night.
Facts.
Man, you know, if you would have watched game number 1, you would not believe there was going to be game number 5. But indeed, we are here. This is going to be a banger. I just feel it, last stock, last hit scenario, especially if these players are playing the way they have been so far.
I have no doubt in my mind at all. So let's get into it. Right now, Geist firing off big with a big string and getting back safely, 43. These ledge situations are becoming more and more deadly for Asimo, and Asimo recognizing that. Opposite just rolling the ledge to start throwing those red fireballs at different timings to try and make Geist approach haphazardly, but there's no haphazard approach there. Geist is right back into it.
Yeah. The quickest 88%, but no particular surprise. That's what Bayonetta is known for doing. No, it's questionable, can Bayonetta kill, quote unquote, cough, cough, because yes, we have seen Bayonetta kill.
Yeah.
But the combo game, everyone always knew Bayonetta had that.
All right. Despite that, Asimo, yep, using. Oh, I like that. I like that. I think Bayonetta pancaked underneath the forward smash, but starting to get more and more bets and trying to play a bit more disrespectfully of the defensive options that Geist have been using in neutral. Oh, no sweet spot right there, though, so not able to quite get a kill, but still getting some solid damage. It's not about damage in this matchup, clearly, Logic. It's all about how you kill.
It definitely is, and who's going to get that first one? It's going to be just put them in such a good position, knowing your opponent has to run at you, especially now that Asimo is imploring just more of those red fireballs. It means that if he does get the lead and Geist has to run him, just going to keep on chucking them away to just get some free damage.
Nice. There we go. Recognizing that Geist SCI has been on point, so instead of just going for the true DP, going for the Tatsu at these higher percents. And I think if you can avoid the true Shoryuken, you have a lot more like mileage out of your stock. Geist's been living a very long time compared to what you would expect from a Ryu matchup.
Yeah, definitely. But, I mean, eventually does manage to find that mark. Up tilt in the back air, going to clean that stock up, and the train, the Bayonetta combo train, it began, but Asimo says, look, I'm getting off early. This is my stop. Immediately finding an opening, coming down with the nair right there. Beautiful stuff. Love to see it.
All right, intercepting with that ABK. Not going to be able to get much more of a combo off that, so just opposite drop it, go to the ground. I think that's another thing that Geist adjusted really well, just not going for combos that are too much of an overextension. Asimo not able to get much of a punish, but there we go. There's the punish, and there's the true Shoryuken that I was talking about. If you get one of those, you're dying at 70, 80, much earlier than you would any other point in Ryu's interactions.
Yeah, it's going to feel like the Salem Witch Trials. That's all I'm going to say, Bayonetta. Sorry. Oh, this could be it, and gets there in time, but still alive. Got to get this edge guard. It's so important. It's so critical, and I think it has been done.
Oh,
another Witch time into the back air. Geist is here to play.
You called it earlier, Logic. I wouldn't have it any other way. Game 5, last stop.
It's indeed here. This is what we want to see. This is what Supernova brings to you. Everything in top 24 is a banger. Geist getting that opening, but Asimo using that focus to end it early, and rinse and repeat. Geist doing it yet again. Asimo needs to stop the bleeding, needs to do it soon. Geist having a field day at the moment.
A big opportunity for Asimo, able to get him into the air and get a little bit of damage on the board. Now that Geist has 64%, actually you are liable to die in another combo if you get a true Shoryuken at 88. Now you are on borrowed time, my friend. It's now or never.
It could be next opening potentially, especially with Ryu gets his hands on you. But Bayonetta has the edge guards, has the combos, has the conversions. You just got to get one of them. You just got to get it near that ledge. Is this what he needed? Is this enough? Not quite as Asimo's manages to hit the ground.
I think Asimo's going to be living another 10-15% until the up tilt back air starts to kill near the ledge. And a full grab by Geist, knowing that if he went for the crouching short, what are we doing down here?
We are looking for a spike. We're looking for a stage spike. Not able to find it. Oh, a little bit of a mistake, but not the second time as Asimo takes it over Geist in a nail biter.
Oh my God.